Hi, everybody. Good morning. This is Miss Melissa from the Glen Public Library, but today I'm coming to you from my home since the library is closed, but we wanted to still bring you some fun programming. And today we have some special guests to celebrate Census Day. Does anybody know what Census Day is? The census is something that counts every person living in the United States. It tells people in charge how much money to give for important things like schools, hospitals, and the roads we drive on. And the Glen Public Library is trying to help everyone count themselves, their family members, friends, and neighbors so government leaders can make our communities better over the next 10 years. So when we're done with this, ask your grant to visit my2020census.gov and respond today. You can be a census superhero just like Captain America and Wonder Woman and help count how many people live in your house. Speaking of which, let's welcome our special guests now. Here's Captain America and Wonder Woman.
Hi, everybody. I'm Wonder Woman.
I'm Captain America. We've been sent here today by our friends at the Glen Ellen Library and the Bureau of the Census. They're the people who do the important work of keeping track of how many people there are in the United States and what they do.
Since we're proud U.S. citizens as well as superheroes today, we would like to chat with you about who we are and what we do.
For instance, you may want to know why Wonder Woman and I dress the way that we do.
Both of our uniforms are both red, white, and blue. I wonder if any of you can figure out why.
I bet it's because we're very patriotic Americans. Patriotic means we're proud to be Americans, and red, white, and blue are the colors of our country, the United States.
Why is red, white, and blue so important? Those are the colors of our flag, the American flag.
Wonder Woman, do you know what the flag looks like? Does anyone out there know what the flag looks like? So it's a rectangle, and it has stars and
Stripes.
red and white stripes.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. You all know what it looks like.
Excellent. Fantastic, everyone.
All right, now we have a couple trivia questions about the flag that you can help us answer. For example, do you know what Old Glory refers to?
The flag. That's right.
That's a nickname for the flag. What else?
How many stars are there on the flag?
There are 50 stars on the American flag. And do you know why there are 50 stars?
One for each state.
That's right.
And how many stripes?
There's 13, one for each original state in the United States.
Wonderful. And what color are all the stripes?
Well, the stripes are red and white, like my shield. And the rectangle, the square field that holds all of the stars, that's blue, just like on my shield as well. So our flag has red stripes, white stars on a blue field. Red, white, and blue. These colors have come to stand for the United States, and that's why we wear red, white, and blue uniforms.
Well, that's enough about uniforms and flags and colors. We want to share a little bit about us and what we do.
Do you have any questions for us?
I don't see any yet, so if you have some questions, we can start with those.
Sure, great. Wonder Woman, who's your favorite villain that you've had to fight?
I fought a lot of them, but I think Ares. Ares wanted me to help him wipe out mankind and start the earth anew.
Wow.
Captain America, do you have a favorite villain?
My favorite villain? Well, the most fun to fight was probably my first. That was Red Skull and Hydra. I helped win World War II.
Now, Captain America, how come your shield always comes back to you?
Well, my shield has arm straps so that I can hold it, but if you look, all these dots right here, they're super strong magnets. So when I throw it, it comes back and sticks onto my arm, just like that. But I hear you have a pretty special tool as well. What does your golden lasso do?
My golden lasso was given to me by my mother, Hippolyta. She is queen of the Amazons. It's unbreakable, and anyone who is ensnared by my lasso has to tell the truth.
Wow.
Captain America, can you tell us your name in real life?
Captain Steve Rogers reporting for duty. How about you?
Diana. Nice to meet everybody.
Great. That's not a secret or anything, is it? People can know that?
No, people can know that,
Okay.
for sure. Absolutely. Now,
Great.
do you have a best friend?
Well, my best friend would have to be Bucky Barnes. His real name is James. Bucky's his nickname. He was my best friend, and we fought all along World War II. Now, he's the Winter Soldier. So where exactly are you from?
I am from the Amazon. I'm an Amazonian warrior, and I live with all female Amazon warriors.
Huh. Well, that's really, really cool. Now, do you have anything else that has special powers?
I have special earrings that allow me to breathe in outer space or even underwater. How cool is that?
Maybe I should get some earrings.
All right, I do have a couple questions for you.
Fantastic.
Captain America, who's your favorite Avenger to work with?
My favorite Avenger to work with?
Yeah.
That would have to be Tony Stark. He helps me make a lot of my gear, and we're a really good team.
All right. And also, we're wondering, have the two of you completed your census yet? Census survey?
I filled mine out the day it came in the mail.
Sure have. Absolutely. Got to do that duty.
That's right. All right. Thank you.
Thank you guys so much. Do you have any other questions for us?
I have a question for you, actually.
Absolutely.
How does your airplane stay invisible? Because we've tried making one, and we can't make it work forever.
Well, we have a force field that goes all around our plane, and it camouflages our plane to look like the sky.
I'm going to have Tony Stark talk to you. We need to figure ours out.
Absolutely. I would love to work with all of you.
Absolutely. Do you have any other questions about the Avengers?
Can you tell us about one of your missions?
Ooh, well, I can tell you about the time that we had to fight Ultron. Now, you probably saw this in the movie, but I'll go through it really, really quickly. Basically, Tony Stark found an old AI program called Ultron, and he plugged it into his suit instead of Jarvis. But then it came alive and went on its own, and it started building all of these robots to be an army, and all of the Avengers had to come in and fight the entire robot army. In the end, we won. But it was a really hard fight, and we may have accidentally destroyed an entire city.
Oh no, but I'm sure everyone was very thankful that all those robots were destroyed.
They sure were.
Wonderful.
All
I
right.
see we have some other questions.
Is there anything else for us?
If the two of you were to arm wrestle, who do you think would win?
Let's find out.
All right.
You put up a good fight, Captain America.
Thank you very much. So did you. There you have it. Wonder Woman will win in an arm wrestling match. That hurt.
We'll have to keep practicing.
That's right. I'll keep getting stronger.
Okay, someone else is wondering how strong your shield is, Cap.
My shield, well, my shield is completely unbreakable unless you have an infinity gauntlet. The only person who's been able to break it has been Thanos. It's made out of a very special metal from space called vibranium. It's incredibly light. You can throw it really, really far, but it stops everything from swords and bullets to lightning and Thor's hammer even. So it's a pretty good piece of equipment. Wonder Woman, you have a shield too. Is your shield strong?
My shield is incredibly strong. Hopefully as strong as yours.
You want to go play Frisbee with our shields later?
That sounds like a wonderful idea.
Awesome. How come you don't carry your shield with you all the time?
I have my lasso, and I carry my shield into battle. But right now, I don't need to hold it.
Oh, so you don't just take it with you everywhere?
No.
Oh, I always bring mine. I've gone sledding with it. I use it as an umbrella. The shield is a very useful thing.
I might have to try and go sledding with my shield too next time it snows.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I've got a few more questions for you.
Okay.
What heroic words of encouragement can you give to us during this challenging time?
My good friend Spider-Man always says that when you help someone, you help everyone. And I absolutely agree with him. So do anything you can to be encouraging and helpful to other people's. Make sure you keep everything clean. follow directions, and we'll all be fine together.
And my friends, even though we can't go on adventures outside, there are so many adventures that we could go on just in our homes. Make a fort. I did that last night. Go on adventures and see different worlds that you can create in your own living room.
Read a book. I was frozen for about 50 years, so there's a lot of stuff I missed. I'm catching up now.
All right. Danielle would like to know, Wonder Woman, if you have your lasso of truth.
My lasso of truth, I do have it on me. I can't take it out right now to show you, but I do have it. It has so much power. I don't want to unleash it unless it's absolutely needed.
You have to be careful with equipment like that. They're not toys. We have to use them carefully.
Also, we're wondering if your suit can rip.
Can my suit rip?
Yes.
Absolutely. I've gone through about 20 of these. Every time I get into a big battle, something tears or rips. One time, my entire arm sleeve got ripped off and I was wearing a tank top. It was crazy, but it was also really cold outside, so that wasn't good. But I've got about, I don't know, like 25 of these right now, and they make me more all the time. Does your suit ever break or rip?
Sometimes it does, but not as often as yours. I think I'm a little more careful than you, Captain America.
Well, that's probably true.
Okay, our next question is, do you ever get tired of wearing your helmet, Captain America?
Absolutely. I get so tired of wearing the helmet. In fact, I kind of need to adjust it right now because it just gets itchy. If it ever gets itchy, though, you can grab the entire thing and just do that. Anyway, but if I'm not in the middle of an appearance or fighting bad guys, I usually take the helmet off.
Wonderful. And our next question is, what do you like to do as hobbies when you aren't being superheroes?
Oh my goodness. I quite enjoy swimming. I absolutely love swimming. I like reading books.
Great.
Those are my favorite ones.
I really, really love watching baseball, and I ride my motorcycle, and I like exercising because exercising is very important. And I also love to read books.
Okay, our next question is, Wonder Woman, how do you breathe in outer space?
Oh, I have these special earrings that I wear, and they allow me to breathe in outer space and even underwater. So does that make me a mermaid?
That makes you half of a mermaid.
So you both have mentioned reading books. What is one of your favorite books to read?
Oh my goodness. I read a book recently. It was called The Hobbit. I was telling you about it the other day.
Yeah, I read The Hobbit.
It was about a grand adventure of all these very tiny creatures that I'd never heard of. If somebody finds a hobbit, you let me know. I'd love to meet one.
Yeah, and my favorite book that I've been reading recently was actually called The Wizard of Oz. You might have seen the movie, but I didn't because I was frozen. So now I'm finally catching up. The Wizard of Oz, the book is different from the movie, but it's also good.
Okay, the next question is, Cap, what is your favorite sport to play?
My favorite sport to play is baseball. But if I have to watch sports, I like baseball and basketball about the same.
Do you have a favorite team?
Ooh, my favorite basketball team is the Oklahoma City Thunder. I just love their uniforms. But my favorite baseball team is the Yankees. I am from Brooklyn.
How about you, Wonder Woman? Do you like to watch sports?
I sure do. You know, I was introduced to baseball by Cap, and that was absolutely wonderful to do. I've watched a bit of football every now and then.
What football team do you like?
Oh, I really like the New Orleans Saints. I think they're a great team, and they come back from struggle.
That's a good message.
All right, I think that's all of our questions for right now.
Fantastic.
All right, well, that's great to hear. Now, it's been wonderful chatting with you, everybody. We're about to head back to the League of Nations to see what we can do to keep everyone safe during this challenging time. But remember, stay far enough away from other people that you're not endangering each other. Wash your hands all the time, and always listen to what your parents say to do. And watch out for your brothers and sisters, too, especially little ones. Always look out for the little guy.
Even though we have to stay away from each other, let's not forget to play games and have fun.
All right. Thank you, everyone. Good luck, fellow Americans.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Everybody.
Thank you everyone for joining us today. This program was made possible in part by a grant from the Rails Library System in cooperation with the Illinois Department of Human Services. Parents, if you should have any questions about the census, please email us at reference.gepl.org and we will get back to you as soon as we can. We hope you enjoyed the show and mark your calendar for the next session, which will be held on Friday when we learn how to be a snow princess with Elsa. Also, please join us tomorrow at 10 and get ready to dance and sing with Scribble Monster. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.